Stop for a second. Look at the device you're using to watch this video. It's a portal to the entire world. It holds your money, your memories, your friends, and your knowledge. You probably touch it 2,000 times a day. Now imagine the screen goes black, not just you. Everyone's. You tap the screen, nothing. You check your Wi-Fi router, red light. You switch to mobile data, no signal, you walk outside. Your neighbor is staring at his phone in confusion. A driver in a Tesla is stuck in the middle of the street because his navigation system just vanished. Welcome to the Great Disconnect. The day the internet didn't just break, it died. In this simulation, we are going to explore a terrifying reality where the digital nervous system of the United States is permanently destroyed. No Google, no GPS, no banking, no social media. We will analyze the immediate chaos, the collapse of the supply chain, and how a generation addicted to connectivity would survive in a world of absolute silence. To understand the collapse, we need a trigger. It isn't a simple power outage. It's a coordinated event. In our scenario, it's the Kessler Syndrome combined with a physical attack. Hostile power detonates satellites in orbit, creating a cloud of debris that shreds the global GPS and communication network. At the same moment, deep-sea submarines cut the fiber optic cables in the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans that connect America to the world. The cloud is gone. The data centers are isolated. America is offline. Let's meet our character for this simulation. Meet Alex. He's 24 years old. He lives in Seattle. He works as a delivery driver for a food app, and he trades cryptocurrency on the side. His entire life exists on his phone. On day one, Alex wakes up to an alarm on his old digital clock, not his phone. He picks up his smartphone out of habit. No service. He assumes the cell tower is down. He decides to go get coffee. He walks to the local cafe. There's a line out the door. People are angry. When he gets to the counter, he tries to pay with Apple Pay. The barista shakes her head. Cash only, she says. The credit card terminals are down. Alex doesn't carry cash. Nobody does anymore. He checks his crypto wallet. It won't load. He realizes with a cold sweat that he is technically bankrupt. He has thousands of dollars in the cloud, but $0 in his pocket. This is the first phase of the collapse. The liquidity crisis. The modern economy is a digital illusion. Without the internet, credit cards are just plastic. ATMs cannot verify your balance, so they lock up. Banks close their doors to prevent a run on paper money. By the afternoon of day one, millions of Americans are stranded. Electric scooters won't unlock. Uber drivers can't find their passengers. The gig economy evaporates instantly. Alex can't work because his app doesn't connect. He can't get paid. He can't even call his parents to ask for help because he doesn't know their phone number. It was saved in his contacts, which are now inaccessible in the cloud. But boredom and inconvenience are just the beginning. By day three, the real nightmare starts. Logistics. We live in a just-in-time world. Supermarkets do not keep weeks of food in the back room. They rely on automated systems to order inventory exactly when they need it. Trucks rely on GPS to find their routes. Without the internet, the global supply chain goes blind. Huge container ships sit off the coast of Los Angeles, unable to dock because the digital port management systems are dead. Warehouses don't know what to ship or where to send it. The shelves in Alex's local grocery store begin to empty. First the milk and eggs, then the canned goods. Alex goes to the store. He sees people arguing with the manager. "I have money in my account," a woman screams. "I just can't access it." The manager can't do anything. He can only accept physical green paper bills. Alex manages to trade his expensive watch for a bag of groceries from a neighbor. The barter system returns faster than anyone expected. By day 7, the silence becomes dangerous. Without the internet, there is no news. TV stations rely on digital feeds. Radio stations are scrambling to find old analog equipment. Rumors begin to replace facts. In Seattle, people whisper that the country is under nuclear attack. Others say it is a government experiment. Paranoia spreads like a virus. The police are overwhelmed. Their dispatch systems, their criminal databases, their surveillance cameras, all offline. They are driving blind. Response times drop to zero. Alex sits in his apartment. It is dark. The power grid, which is managed by complex smart networks, has become unstable. Rolling blackouts are common. He looks at his phone. It's a useless brick of glass and lithium. He feels a strange sensation, withdrawal. For the first time in his life, he is alone with his thoughts. There is no feed to scroll, no videos to distract him, no likes to validate him. The psychological toll on the population is immense. Depression and anxiety skyrocket. People wander the streets, looking for information, looking for connection. By month 1, society begins to bifurcate. The cities are chaos. High-rise apartments are prisons without working elevators or water pressure, which relies on computerized pumps. But in the rural areas, life goes on. Farmers who own tractors from the 1980s, machines without computer chips, are the new kings. They can grow food. They can transport it. The US government tries to restore order. They resort to the methods of the 1950s. They print emergency flyers and drop them from helicopters. They use AM radio to broadcast instructions. Remain calm. Stay in your homes. Rationing is in effect, but trust in the government is low. Without Twitter or YouTube to verify information, conspiracy theories become the new reality. Regions begin to govern themselves. Alex decides to leave Seattle. The city smells of garbage that hasn't been collected. He finds an old paper map in the glove box of his car. He has never used a paper map before. He struggles to read it. He misses a turn. He runs out of gas. He abandons his car on the side of the highway, joining a stream of people walking toward the farmlands, hoping to trade labor for food. This is the analog return. Schools reopen, but there are no iPads. Teachers write on chalkboards. Books, physical, paper books, become incredibly valuable. We realize how much knowledge we outsource to Google. Nobody remembers how to treat a fever or how to preserve meat. We have to relearn the basics of human survival. By year 1, a new equilibrium is reached. The internet is not coming back. The satellites are destroyed. The cables are too damaged. The United States is no longer a global superpower. It cannot project power. It cannot coordinate drone strikes halfway around the world. It becomes a large, slow, industrial nation again. The economy has shrunk by 50%. Tech giants Google, Amazon, Meta are gone. Their offices are empty. The richest people in America are no longer software developers. They are people who own land, factories, and physical resources. Alex has found work on a farm in Idaho. His hands are calloused. He hasn't seen a meme in 12 months. He doesn't know what is happening in Europe or Asia, but he notices something strange. He sleeps better. He talks to his neighbors more. The anxiety that buzzed in his brain for 10 years is gone. The world is smaller. It is harder, but it is real. This simulation asks a fundamental question about our progress. We have built a civilization that rests on a foundation of code. We traded resilience for convenience. We assume the internet is like the air, that it will always be there. But it is a machine, and machines can break. If the internet went down today, right now, could you get home without GPS? Do you have the phone numbers of your family written down on paper? Do you have cash in a safe place? Or are you like Alex, a digital citizen who would vanish in an analog world? The great disconnect might never happen on this scale. But cyber attacks are increasing every day. Local outages are becoming common. Maybe it's time to print out those photos. Maybe it's time to buy a physical map, just in case. Let me know in the comments. If you lost the internet forever, what is the one thing you would miss the most? And what is the one thing you would be happy to lose? But while losing the internet would send us back to the past, there is a force that is pulling us too fast into the future. A force that doesn't need humans at all. What if the government wasn't run by people, but by an artificial intelligence? What if an algorithm decided your laws, your taxes, and your freedom? We simulated the rise of the AI president in this video right here. Click it and see if a computer makes a better leader than a human.